means of living. Okay, that was we yesterday. Text 41. Now for good was that was said that the who are advanced, then they are like, given that they compare the body, that example was given. They use the chariot perfection. If they are not intelligent, the same chariot for sense gratification. Okay, so aksham dasha Madharmo chakre rathim chachi Nurhitasya pranavam isharam tujivam laksham. The spokes on the Shakti, 10 kinds of air flowing within the religion, dharma, religion, two sides of on chakre in the wheel, abhi identification, rathina, the chariot, the body, cha, also jivam, the bow, he pranavam, the Vedic mantra, omkar, it is said, sharam and arrow, two, the param, the supreme lord, eva indeed. Okay, so yesterday, how with a chariot, the horses are like sense are like mind, and the is like okay, persons and destinations are okay. So next shloka here, 42 kinds of air compared to the spokes of the chariot has the wheel. It is compared like body now. At 10 these things are the spokes are like 10 air, okay, and the top and bottom of the religion and irreligion in the bodily concept of the chariot. Pranava is the bow, himself is the arrow, and the target supreme being. Okay, who is the owner of the living entity? Who is in the who thinks I am body? The bow, Om, pure living entity, him is the arrow, and the target being. So today text 42 we are starting. Yesterday 41 we did. 41 to 46 is this section where the about body it is mentioned. Okay, like the body and senses, they can be the causes of obstacles for the inattentive, but means of liberation for the attentive yogi. If he is attentive, then the same body and senses can be used as means for liberation. And if he is inattentive, then the same body and senses can be the cause of obstacle in the path of liberation. Okay, so yesterday 41 shloka says that the body is like a chariot. Okay, so senses are like horse, mind is like reins, the charioteer, the chariot driver is like His intelligence, chariot driver is intelligent. The person sitting is soul, the owner of the chariot. So this was the yesterday's discussion. If one person wants, he can use the same chariot. Means destination are sense object. So if he want, he can go to using the chariot. He can go to hell by doing sinful activities. But if he engages the chariot in proper way, then he can use that, utilize the same chariot for going to for attaining liberation. Okay. So this analogy, this comparison of chariot and body is being explained here. So the text 42 is continuing with the same thing. Aksham das pranam dharma dharmo chakre vimanam ratinam chachivam dhanurihi tasya pranavam pathanti sharam tujivam parameva laksham. There are 10 kinds of air. Now you imagine the same, you should consider the same analogy, that chariot. Further explanation is there that the 10 kinds of air which are acting within the body are compared to the spokes of the chariot's wheel. In chariot there are spokes, right? And the top and bottom of the wheel itself are called religion and irreligion. The living entity in the bodily concept of life is the owner of the chariot. The Vedic mantra Pranava is the bow. The pure living entity himself is the arrow, and the target is Supreme. So this living entity, Jiva, soul, is the owner of the chariot. Okay? And it has got a bow, which is Vedic mantra, Omkar, or you can say Hare Krishna. And the pure living entity itself is the arrow. And what is the target? Supreme Person, Krishna. Okay? Prabhupada is saying in purport that 10 kinds of life air always flow within the material body. There are 10 type of airs. So these airs are called Prana, Apana, Samana, Vyana, Udana. Nag, Kurma, Kripal, Devadatta and Dhananjay. They are compared here to the spokes of the chariot's wheels. The life air is the energy for all of a living being's activity, which are sometimes religious and sometimes irreligious. Prana. Thus, religion and irreligion are said to be the upper and lower portions of the chariot's wheels. When the living entity decides to go back home, back to Godhead, his target is Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In the conditioned state of life, one does not understand that the goal of life is the Supreme Lord. Okay. Nate vidu swart gatim hi Vishnum durasye bahir atmanina. The living entity tries to be happy within this material world, not understanding the target of his life. Okay. The goal of life is to go and serve Krishna. But living entity, soul, like we, soul, is under the material understanding. So, because of being in this conditioned state, one does not understand the real goal of life, which is going to Krishna and serving. Krishna Prema. But because one is forgetful about his real goal of life, so he is engaged in something else. Okay. So what he is trying to be happy in this world, and that's why he's frustrated, because this world nobody can be happy. Okay. So this person, the soul, does not understand the target of life, the goal of life, and because of that, it is engaged in trying to develop or trying to experience the happiness within this material world. Actually, living entity has to search for happiness, because that is the nature of living entity. Anandamayo abhyasat means always seeking ananda, pleasure. So in the conditioned state, that doesn't work. Okay. So when he is purified, pure state, However, he gives up his bodily conception of life and his false identity as belonging to a certain. So becoming purified means what? Becoming purified, pure means giving up the bodily conception of life. Again and again, same thing is coming, that one has to give up this bodily idea, identity. Okay, that I am the body. So this identity, false identity, has to be given. And what is that? What is those false identification? That I belong to certain community. I am from North India. I am from Punjab. I am from Tamil Nadu. I am Telugu. Like that. They have. I am Bengali. I am Indian. I am Hindi. I am Muslim. These are all. So I belong to certain community. Or I am Indian. I belong to certain nation or a certain society. I am this society member, or a certain family even. I am husband, I am father, and this, that. I am mother, I am brother, I am sister. These all contamination. Unless until this idea is there in our mind, till the point we have these ideas, these identities, that I am this person's son, I am this person's daughter, I am this brother, I am this country's citizen. Okay, these are contamination. These has to be thrown out. Then only we are pure. And so on. Sarvopadi vinirmuktam tatparattvena. Kab? When this nirmalam will happen. Nirmalam means what? Tatparattvena nirmalam. That nirmal, nirmala. Mala means dirty things. There is no dirty things now. Okay, there is no dirty things. That means pure now. So when it will become pure, when this sarvopadhi vinirmuktam will happen. That has to happen. Sarvopadhi vinirmuktam means sarva, all, upadhi means designation. Vinirmuktam, they should get released. All these upadhis, these designations. What are the designations? This is a designation, not that I am Indian. Okay, or I am a manager, or I am boss, I am husband, I am mother, I am father, I am brother, I am sister. These are false designation, temporary things. And these are only contaminating ourselves. We have to get it. Because why we will get Krishna? When I am not thinking that I am Krishna's servant, then why I will go to Krishna? I am thinking I am this person's servant. Husband is thinking I am wife's servant. Wife is thinking I am husband's servant. Okay. Or a citizen is thinking I am nation's servant. Bharat Mata ki jai. Like that. Or I am this community's servant. I am Christian community person, so I must serve Christian. So when these identities are there, that kind of destination will get. Right? It is all same. Okay, that's what nature will give. When you go to a cloth shop, garment shop, you go. So you think I am a boy. So you look for what? Boy's dress, right? And even the shop wala also will, after seeing you, he will say, okay, boy. So he will say, sir, boy section is that side, right? When children comes, they say, oh, children section that side, and girl section that side, right? And person also think, I'm girl, okay, I should see girls' clothing, right? So same way our desires, our choice, and the outsiders also behave like that. So when you feel, you realized that actually I am servant of Krishna, then wherever you will go, you will see those things only. I am servant of Krishna. So what I should, okay, so you will go there only. Like a boy is thinking I am boy, so you will go to boy section to buy clothing. The same way you will also think, I am servant of Krishna. So where to go? Where I will get service to Krishna? I'll get in temple on this. I'll go to temple on this. I'll go to satsang. So like that you will think. Okay. And by seeing you, when people around you will understand that servant of Krishna, so they will send you that section only. Even people will send you. See, you put nice tilak, kanti mala, and you have a Vaishnava dress. So as soon as you go to somewhere, people say he's some devotee here. They may not know anything about ISKCON, about Krishna. They'll say he's some dharmic, religious person. Okay, so they'll say, sir, now this section, sir, you go that section. So that's what it is. People will also wonder. People will wonder, right, what you're doing here. Recently, my brother's marriage was there this year, January. My brother forcefully pushed me. I was not going. He said, no, you should come, you should come, you should come for purchasing clothes, jewelry, everything. He wanted me to come with him. I went somehow forcefully. My mother said many times. He said, then I went. Now, as soon as I entered in this jewelry shop, everybody is shocked. Okay, and all the people in that jewelry shop, they are looking at me like this. Why this person has to come here? And then also, my brother went towards ladies section. Okay, because he wanted to buy jewelry for the future wife. So again, all the in ladies section, those girls, they were looking at like this. So you see, this is the thing. When you know your identity, so you also do not want to go to that place where there is no service to Krishna. If somehow you are there, then others also will not allow you to enjoy sense gratification. Right? They will say, you are Krishna devotee, what you are doing here? Go man. Same way, then we went to this cloth shop. There also they are looking like this. All the salesmen are looking like this. Why Swamiji has come here? Because all those fancy dresses and all, what I'll do there, right? So these people also will help you. That's why some people may think, why I have to be in Vaishnava attire or Vaishnava look? Because when you are in Vaishnava look, even the people will help you to become Vaishnava. Those people don't have anything to do with you, but still they will help you. Somebody just goes there and standing in front of a beer bar, and looking at the beer, nobody will bother. Okay, but if a person wearing tilak and dress Vaishnava dress goes, at least one or two people will come. Arey, what you are doing here? You are sadhu, na? Why you are here? So you will be realized even by normal people that you are not supposed to be here. So you will be safe in that. And when you have this Vaishnava dress, you yourself will think always, what people will say. I am here standing. Like you are standing on the road wearing Vaishnava dress, nice tilak and all, and watching a movie poster. Wow. Then inside it will be there, what people will say. So like that, you are always helped. Okay, when you know your identity as servant of Krishna, and when you show your identity as Krishna. So we have to come to that platform where we are identifying ourselves with servant of Krishna. So our choices, our selections, everything will change. Okay? We ourselves will not want to go those places because we know we are servant of Krishna. As I said, if boy knows I am boy, so I'm supposed to go to boys section. So when I know that I am servant of Krishna, so I am supposed to go to that section where I can serve Krishna, or where I can get things which are used for service of Krishna. So this is the main thing. Many time we are other higher level knowledge, other higher level details we are searching. Some people will ask, who was this, who was that, why this, why that. All these things are fine, but main thing is this, realizing our identity. Because unless until we know who are we, everything, all the knowledge is no use. No? See, a Indian army man don't know that he is Indian army. But he knows all other things, Indian whole history. He knows everything. He knows what other enemy countries, their for drawbacks, everything he knows. You know, shortcomings, everything he knows. How to break system, how to destroy them. He knows everything, but he don't know that he is Indian army person. What is the use of his whole knowledge? You understand? He knows everything. He knows that how one can enter inside the enemy country and how where are their bases, how to destroy them, how to plan, all those things he knows. But he is not aware that he is the Indian army person. He is not aware. Then what will happen? No use. Okay. Sometime other person may find him and they will understand he knows everything. They may give him some another kind of idea, and he may be fighting from the enemy country also. Okay, towards his own country, because he don't know that whose section is he is. So we have to understand. But if he understand, he has all the knowledge. And when he understands that actually he is Indian soldier, then all that knowledge and his abilities, capabilities, he will use for service of his country. Same way we may know whole Mahabharata, whole Ramayana, whole Puranas, Upanishads, Vedas, everything we may know. There are people who have by-hearted whole Bhagavatam, whole Gita, everything, all the 700 sloka of Gita, they recite every day. So, and there are a lot of people who do a lot of charity, they build big temples and free food, this, that, a lot of things people are doing. And there are people who do a lot of technical knowledge. They can develop websites, they can make mobile apps, they know so much wonderful things. But they don't know they are servant of Krishna. So, all their skills, their abilities, capabilities, knowledge, everything is utilized by enemy, who is Maya. Maya is giving another idea. Okay, you are my servant. So this person, instead of using all his capability, using in the service of, instead of using in the service of Krishna, is using in the service of Maya. I gave you this example of soldier, right? So when he realized that actually I'm not servant of Maya, I'm servant of Krishna, that time all his abilities, capabilities, everything, skills he starts using in the service. This is the system. You understand now? So when somebody in army, when some soldier becomes like this, that he forget or he is missing, then they will send some experts. Government will send some experts, soldiers or officers, who will go and they will search these soldiers and they will tell them, "Arey, actually you are here. Come, you are our soldier. Come back. We came to take you to come and serve our country." So then he will realize, "Oh, actually, yeah, I remember. Yeah, okay, let's go." So like that, Krishna is sending the preachers in the life of these people who are actually forgot that they are servant of Krishna and they are serving Maya. So preacher will come. Are you are supposed to serve Krishna. Why you are serving here Maya? Come, Krishna send me to take you. You are serving here Maya. So these preacher will enter in our life like that. He will take entry. Like in the movies is some big danger is coming and all of a sudden a hero will enter with big muscles and all, right, and he will quickly kill everybody and save the heroine. Wow, come with, like that preacher is entering in our life, devotee, and he will throw all those things from our life and he will say, "Come and take us to the service of Krishna." That is Guru. So Krishna is sending, "Go and protect. Maya is completely squeezing my fellow." And unfortunately, the fellow also enjoying in being squeezed. Okay, this is our, why Sukdev Goswami saying Durbhagya, Manda Sumanda Matayo, saying that the Kalyuga Jivas are Durbhagyashali, Abhage, unfortunate Jiva. Why we are unfortunate? We are unfortunate because we are being squeezed by Maya and we are happy about it. We are not trying to get out of this situation. This is our misfortune. Okay, so this devotee will enter in our life and he will give us realization. Actually, you are serving Maya, but actually you are basically your identity is to serve Krishna. So come and serve Krishna. So then this devotee person will know, oh, actually, I don't want to do now anything job. Oh, chhod do, chhod do, chhod do. Oh, you saved my life, like that. Okay, so all those knowledge, all those skills, capabilities, whatever we have, everything will be utilized in the service of Maya when we don't know that we are servant of Krishna. So Maya will manipulate us. So when preacher will come, when guru will come, he will tell us, actually you are not serving, supposed to serve here. You go and serve. I came to tell you. You understand that actually basically you are servant of Krishna. So come and serve Krishna. Then this person will understand and all those ability he will use in the service of Krishna. Otherwise everything is useless because he don't know the basic knowledge. The basic knowledge is about the identity. Who am I? So when I know that, then all other knowledge, all other skills I will use in a proper way. So rather than working too much in other details, one should focus first this, realize ourselves. All those material skills and all those things. The second position. The first thing is understanding who am I actually. That's why all the in the office, all the employee will get a ID card. They should see every day. I am this. I should work like this because I am software engineer testing in quality assurance. Okay. Then okay, I am software tester. Testing in quality assurance. So I must do that. I must not work in other sections, right? So Guru will come and tell you during Diksha, you are such a Das. You are Anantabaladeva Aravinda Das. Oh, I'm Das, huh? Okay, I'm servant. Okay, I'll serve Krishna. So he will give you that identity card. Okay, that you are this. Then we know I'm this. Okay, so I must work like that. That's what it is. Sarvopadi vinirmuktam tatparatvena nirmalam. Okay, then he realizes, then he takes the arrow of his purified life. So that purified life is that arrow, and with the help of the wo, the transcendental chanting of pranama or Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Okay, so this is the wo, and arrow is that purified stage. He throws himself toward the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and then our arrow, that means ourself, soul, reaches at the lotus feet of Krishna. Okay. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has commented that because the words bow and arrow are used in this verse, one might argue that the Supreme Personality of Godhead and the living entity have become enemies. However, although the Supreme Personality of Godhead may become the so-called enemy of the living entity, this is his chivalrous pleasure. For example, the Lord fought with Bhishma, and when Bhishma pierced the Lord's body on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, this was a kind of humor or relationship, of which there are 12. When the conditioned soul tries to reach the Lord by hurling an arrow at him, the Lord takes pleasure, and the living entity gains the profit of going back home, back to Godhead. Another example given in this regard is that Arjuna, as a result of piercing the Adhar mean or the fish within the chakra, achieved the valuable gain of Draupadi. Similarly, if with the arrow of chanting the holy name, if with the arrow of chanting the holy name of the Lord, one pierces Lord Vishnu's lotus feet, by dint of performing this heroic activity of devotional service, one receives the benefit of returning home back to God. रागद्वेषस्य लोभस्य शोकमोहो भयं मदः मानवमानो असूया च माया हिंसा च मत्सरः रजः प्रमादात् निद्रा शत्रवस्ते sattva madaya rajastama prakritaya sattva prakritaya kvachit. Okay. Raga, attachment, dvesha, hostility. If it is disconnected, you can rejoin. Okay. Raga, attachment, dvesha, hostility, cha, also lobha, greed, cha, also shoka, lamentation, moho, and illusion, bhayam, fear, mada, man and mana, false prestige, avamana, insult, asuya, finding fault with others, cha, also maya, deception, himsa, envy, cha, also matsara, intolerance, rajaha, passion.